What's going on, people? Kenny again, Beginner's Grow Room. Uh, just getting in here in the grow room a little bit. I need room, guys. I got, as always, man, I got too much going on. This purple crack, I got plenty of clones off of it. Can't seem to find anybody local, that likes to grow or wants any of these. So I got enough to keep this strain going. I'm going to clean this girl up and put her in flower starting today. Since I'm going with my purple crack clones that come off of her, why not go ahead and jump start it by sticking her in there, right? And we'll let the others, which I need to transplant also, we'll see how much I can get done here and how bored we can sit here and get doing this crap. Any of this low weedy stuff, man, I'm getting it gone. It's gonna be nothing but a pain in my butt later on, So I hate the center of plants being all full and thick, man. To me, it's just asking for disease, pests. The list goes on and on. Like all this crap right here I'm pulling out. Old dry. I should have got here and done this earlier, but it is what it is, man. If you grow much, and if you grow a lot, then you really know. It's hard to get in there and do everything you need all the time. By the way, guys, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. I got 51 subscribers now. I reached the 50 mark. I don't know what's going on, guys. If any of y'all can help me, man, leave in the comments or something what to do. If you got any tips or tricks or whatever, because, man, the channel's verified, everything's good. But when I go to live, it pops up a little screen saying you're almost there. Tells me to try doing more shorts to attract more people or whatever, It's like, so I don't know where that is, guys, but back when I had like 5 subscribers or whatever, I seriously thought that was probably going to be it. I didn't see it going very far. And, I don't see myself getting a silver or gold YouTube plaque or anything like that. Man, I'm just growing weed, guys. But anyways, I do appreciate y'all subscribing, man. That's cool, man. We're all learning together, right? So life's a garden, dig it. Don't know where I'm going with that. Just you can get kind of lost in these plants. Hopefully y'all get lost in your plants, man. It's a good place to get lost, man. Little zen place, Although it can be your place of chaos too, man. A place of happiness can become a place of nightmare real quick. But yeah, so I'm just, man, it sucks to go from one frame of mind to the other when you're going from let's cut everything and let's clone everything to where you're doing what I'm doing now, just trimming crap, throwing it away, man. It kind of, I don't know. Just don't feel right, but it is, man. It is. So I hope everybody's doing good. so far the storms have kind of let up a little bit, man. At least so far, knock on wood, we're not under no tornado warnings or anything. Yeah, so got a little grow off coming up later on, guys. Details are being worked out as we speak, but I'll go ahead and I'll give a shout out, man. 333 Genetics is who's sponsoring this. I don't know what's going to be grown. The last one that just went on, I didn't participate in. It was his Area 51 autoflower. And yes, you know, I know, guys, I've said what I've said about autoflowers, and, you know, I stick by it. That they got their place in a grow off. You know, hey man, what better place, right, to do something? Grow, man. If you're growing it, you're doing it. You know, I was telling my wife yesterday, man, I cannot believe if I could go back to the Kenny of 1985, let's say. You just take a picture of the group of friends that I had back then, man. Us little hot-headed freaking heathens, man. Running around bumming for smoke, man. Bumming all the freaking grown-ups that didn't, you know, they tell us, no, go away. They didn't want nothing to do with all of us kids, man. You know, and if you would have told this particular group of kids that someday you'll be able to grow this, man. You know, man, I just pictured that everybody would be doing it. I'm sorry, guys. I ramble sometimes, but, man, that's just, it is what it is. Anyways, me and that whole damn group of friends would all be growing, man. And, you know, I don't know, man. I guess it's just because you can run down to the dispensary and spend your money there, you know. And I guess, you know, man, not everybody likes growing. I guess, you know, maybe a lot of people don't know they like growing. I was one of them. I had no idea, man. You know, and I don't want to say I've been doing this my whole life because I haven't, but, you know, I've been learning a long time. Got kicked out of horticulture my sophomore year for growing weed in the greenhouse. Got the crap kicked out of me, man, when I got ratted off for growing weed on my parents' roof. That was back somewhere around my sophomore year. Threw seeds outside. Kind of did what I could with them, you know, which things weren't medically legal or anywhere close to being legal back then. Where am I going with this? I didn't know that I liked doing this, man. I didn't know that I really had a passion for it. So, that's cool, man. Maybe some people just don't know yet. Golly, man. So many beautiful, beautiful freaking cuts fixing to go right in that trash can. Ridiculous. Just gotta keep telling myself, man, there's more. I'm Dr. Frankenstein, man. I'll make it happen. I'm not. I'm not anything special, guys. Everybody learned from somebody that learned from somebody that learned, man. You know, I believe that's all that is. But look at there, guys. I mean, they're not the thickest. They're a little bit too skinny, but still, man, wow. Keep it going, Kenny. You got clones in the tent, dude. Clones in the tent. So somebody asked if you're in a Facebook group with me. I don't think this particular person was, now that I think about it. Had somebody pose a question about, hey, I'm a new grower. I think they were asking prepping for flower. So with that being said, that's pretty much what this is, guys. When that plant goes into flower, you're looking at 3 weeks of stretch as soon as it goes in, man. So triple this plant, you know. If that tells you anything, it's going to be huge. Your plant needs to breathe, man. And you need to look at stuff that is it going to produce? Probably not, man. Probably not. Littlest crap is absorbing energy, man. It's robbing energy from other places that could be using it. If I get rambling too much, at least take that away. A prime example of something, guys. Look at this beautiful cut right here, man. Do y'all see that? I mean, that might produce a whole bud about that big around by the time it's done, man. Am I going to let this plant live its life? Well, I'll go ahead and tell you now, the answer is no. That's a beautiful cut, man. Look at there. If you sniff that, give her a haircut. And guys, I don't know why I grab plants up like that. I figure, man, if I gotta take a cut to my skin, I'd rather just, man, let's just cut me. Just get it over with. Don't sit there and peck away at me, man. And when I see people snip, you know what I mean? It hurts me, man. But anyways, that would be a prime clone, guys. Bam. In the trash. Don't need it. So hopefully you're kind of, by now, maybe starting to see some of the weeding out of the middle. You know how to really keep some pests away? Give them less real estate. Now, you're going to let everything get all thick and compact, no airflow going in there, man, and you're going to create a freaking mite haven. Dude, you're going to have mites, man. You know, if you got too high humidity and not enough airflow, man, I would almost promise you're going to go through a battle of white powdery mildew. And when that starts, man, it's going to kick your butt, man. Because it's hard to get a hold of. I have succeeded, but dadgummit, I have failed too. Well, if you've been watching many of my videos at all, you've seen me bud washing an entire plant. Because of white powdery mildew. Guys, I need you to give me a second. Alright guys, now we got things right. Cheers. Godfather OG from Kitty Combs. If you know, you know. It's a good, solid strain, man. I like it. He knows that I've grown it several times. Still got another one over here in the flower can to go. But that's what I'm smoking on. Let me grab one more. All right. Now that I have no idea where I was. Oh, right. First, again, guys, first of everything, man. I get it going. I realize this is the first off of this little stub right here, but you might get somewhere with that, you know, and it's a judgment call too, guys. You know, I say firsts of everything, but man, if you look at that first, and it's gonna, like I said, if it's not gonna go, it's got to grow. If it's not gonna grow, it's got to go. See what that Godfather did to me already? It's not gonna grow, it's got to go. And yes, right about now is where I should be saying all kinds of things like, make sure you alcohol your snips. You know, man, if you want to get technical about it, if you're working, especially like in a commercial environment, man, where you're moving on down the line, doing 100 plants at a time or something, clean between each plant, you know. You don't want to carry on any pathogens or anything like that. So that's what I should be telling you, you know. So now you know. Knowing is half the battle. So now that I had to press pause and come back in here and I got no idea what I was saying, I guess we're just going to sit here and trim this plant up into what I call ready for flower. Getting all this little crap trimmed. I'm just start from the bottom. You know, my wife just now fully understood what I'm getting to when I say look from the bottom. It's not rocket science, guys. I'm not trying to sound like anything. I made the comment to her and made the comment. You know, she comes in here all the time, stands and looks down at the plants and, oh, that one's pretty, this one's the one, you know. But very rarely does she get down here and see, you know, man, that's when you really get to see you get to see a lot more, man, when you do that. Crap, guys. Gotta make a decision and live with it, man. That's going. Just do that. I do try to cut back, as you can see here, guys. You know, leaving a little bit of, maybe you can't see and I can't zoom while I'm recording, but I'm cutting back a little bit from the stalk, you know, just in case, you know, because you're creating a wound there. If there is going to be any disease or anything going to happen to that wound, you know, I'd rather it start an inch out and get caught. That makes sense? I hope I'm explaining that right. Sometimes things don't come out like they sound in my head. I don't know if I've said this before or not already, but guys, I had a motorcycle wreck back in '06. Broke my neck, broke my back, completely tore my rotator cuff. I didn't always have such a short-term memory like I do now, man. That motorcycle, I took a hit. I had a helmet on, luckily. I got metal rods up and down my back, in my neck, freaking. But anyways, that's a large reason why I kind of stay scattered out. It's also a large reason why I stay in here in the freaking garden, you know it. I also have I don't want to sit and whine about it, man. Everybody's had rough lives, you know. So I don't want to make mine out to be anything more than anybody else's, you know. PTSD is something that comes along with me. I'm not a combat vet. I've never deployed. So, you know, it's just something I witnessed as a child. And that's why I smoke weed. Anyways, into that story. Let's see where we're at, guys. Got her thinned out a little bit, huh? Yeah, I guess from what y'all can see. So, yeah, I'm only gonna take that one and that one more. Now, let me adjust and we'll work on this canopy. Alright guys, now we're back up to about right height. So now I'm just hitting it from the top where I can see down on it. I can see a little bit more that I missed. Little scrawny crap. Defoliating any of these larger fan leaves. Kinda updress one, I'd call it. Pre-flower strip, if you want to call it that. That's exactly what it is. One, two, three node, 3 leaf. That's what we'll call it here. If that makes sense. Anything from 3 nodes up. 1, 2, right there's my 3rd node. This one may grow into it, may not, but I'm just not going to fill this plant with a bunch of larvae, guys. That's another thing that I hate. Them little freaking popcorn nugs that, I mean, for God's sake, man. You can grow 100 of them and not get a freaking joint out of it, you know, when you're in there trimming it. You're in there trimming it, you're sure wishing you had gotten rid of it, man, and just grow the buds, man. So, a little bit more snippy. So grow off. He's talking about a grow off. I do remember that much, or at least that's how things come back to me. So I'll be showing mine to anybody that wants to see it, you know. But like I said, it's a Facebook group. It's being put on by. And, wish everybody good luck. I'm not only in this one, I'm supposed to be a host, co-host, whatever you want to call it. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll win it. I think it's just kind of a pride thing anyways, you know. It's not like winning some Super Cannabis Cup or anything. All right, guys. Have I shown anything here? That is really all that looks worthy to me, and I may even change my mind on a couple. If you can see what you see in my hands right here may wind up being my plant. I don't know. Some of these outer ones here, we're going to start her on a bloom nutrients. And I'm going to add some silica, try to beefing things up. I'm going to do something differently too, guys. I've been thinking over the last couple of days. There's some things that I've kind of abandoned along the way. I don't know why, man. For this last year or so, I've been running different nutrients. Fox Farm, Athena, organic, raw, so in doing so, there's a few things I've gotten away from, man, and I don't know why I did. I think I got away from it, especially when I started doing organic. But Terpinator, molasses, man, my sugars going into my soil. I've kind of laid off all that, man, because you're experimenting with new newts. You're kind of filling things out. I'm still in a filling things out process, guys, because I'm going full hardcore Athena right now while I already got organic mixed in my soil in the flower tent, man. So it's turning into a total Synganic tent. Man, I don't know, man. I may kill off everything in there, you know. But I do know things are looking a whole lot healthier, guys. I had some plants in there that just almost look like they'd glow in the dark when you turn the lights out, man. They were so lime green and really in need of nitrogen was what I thought, and that was what I did, and everything looks better now, man. So pull me another rip here. You know what? A little bit of vegetable oil. Last piece of suck, man, because I'm always cleaning this. I'm always buying that 420 crap. And I mean, the size of this thing, you're basically looking at $5 a clean, right? If you clean your glass, get it good and clean, put clean water in it, put you a tiny little layer of vegetable oil right there on top of it. Guys, it'll even splash up into your stem and kind of keep your stem semi-clean. But you will not build up in here no more if you use that vegetable oil. That's free, by the way. if you subscribe. If not, forget I told you that. Alright, alright, alright. I know I'm gonna kick it and knock that thing over anyways. Yeah, man, already. Let's see. You know, it breaks my heart, man, but what's it gonna do? I would say, can y'all see my hand? Anything over to this side? That's all questionable, guys. If it gets up here, man, if this canopy covers it and these aren't gonna do anything, all four of them right there are gonna go too. For the greater good, feel me? But I believe I've done just about all the damage I can do on this girl. Guys, look at that. In the world, according to Kenny anyways, pre-flower strip, man. That's what I'd say. With the exception of leaves that I've missed. Yep. Huh. I'll get better, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. I know it doesn't look like much changes, and I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that there have been. There really hasn't been, guys. I can only dedicate X amount of my life to this, and you know, I try to make it as much as possible. But you know, life happens. Huh. I'm going to show you all that for the greater good. Maybe you can see it. This blade right here. If I turn it just right, if you can see the holes. There's actually holes in it, man. When I hold it up, I don't know what that is, and I don't have critters in here eating anything, but let it go, Kenny. Let it go. So, yeah. We got her in flower. Won't be long. We'll be in her super cropping. Just like we did. Guys, if y'all don't remember, if you're just first time watching or whatever, first of all, I appreciate it. Second of all, go back through my catalog, man. I don't have the whole gear. I don't have the room. I don't have the lights. I don't have the cameras. I don't have the editing. I don't have any of that crap, man. So I just get here, man, and I film what I do. But that plant y'all just seen me clean, it was another plant that I already grew in here. Those that have been with me, that have been watching, have watched me mangle that thing, super crop it, grow some of the finest weed, and when I harvested it, I stuck her back under 18.6, grew her again. Why not, right? The advantages of a photo period. I grew her again. I got tons of clones going. Matter of fact, I need to pause again and get some soil ready because I got 4 that I'm going to transplant right quick. So, yeah, let me pause y'all for a second. Alright guys, I got 2 pots ready. That took a whole 3 hours. You were on pause. No, I'm just kidding. We'll get 2 here and we'll see where we're at. See if I get bored or you get bored first. Let me lower y'all down. Even some more. Alright, y'all can see that kinda. So transplanting. Y'all fact check me on anything I say, man. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Please don't. Yeah, it is kind of how to. But most importantly, guys, this is all how I, you know, these are just things that I feel like I've picked up along the way. And if it'll help anybody out there, please don't go killing your plants saying that it was because of something that you saw me do. Because anything you saw me do, well, you've either seen me fail or succeed at it, because I believe I've shown some failures. If not, I sure will, you know, because everybody's going to go through them. So, that being said, guys, where am I at? Oh my God, that ground gets further down every day, guys. I don't do anything without my great white. Y'all should know this. There's a lot out there, man. There's all kinds of stuff that ends with mycorrhiza, Dino-Myco, Mycos. I think Raw has one out, man. I don't know. I like Great White, man. It's never let me down. So what I'm getting to here is I don't believe roots should ever really touch, you know, especially in a transplant situation. I don't think roots should touch dry soil, man. So we're going to mist everything down. Grab a candidate here. This one right here will be candidate number 1. Come on. Yeah. Getting a little ready, huh? Ready. You know what? Get that a little bit. I don't know. I think it'll just really make a bond with the roots, you know. So there you go, guys. Y'all are watching. You know, I said a couple videos ago that the direction I was going was to my clones, man. It's the best weed I've ever grown, man. And if it's not broke, don't break it, right? And I even got a little bit of a learning curve on this since I have grown it before. You know, I know a few things, man. Like I should have gone maybe 9 weeks instead of 8 on flower. I don't know. I'm not saying I had to have. You know, lost that train of thought. It'll come back to me after I quit this video. Yeah, clones. So that's where I'm going, man, is with my purple crack. I bought a 10-pack for Cali Connection. I ran a few here. I took a couple to the grow, got them going. But guys, my number 2 pheno, just, whoo, man. No need in letting her go to waste, man. But see, I didn't know that until she had already shown her beauty and she was in full flower, hence the re-veg. This girl right here is going in the veg tent. Oh, am I sticking my butt in the camera? Probably. Sounds like something I'd do. Got a second candidate here. Don't want to mess that hole up. Soil's kind of loose. Mycorrhizal fungi. One of them $5 words. There's a lot of $5 words in growing weed, you know. So, yeah. You can fluff them roots. You can cut them. You know, stagger them out. You can do whatever you want to do, guys. I find it easiest. And I've never had a downside of doing what I do. I don't feel my plants get stunted or anything else. I would like to get rid of this big pocket I got on the bottom. I got a pocket down there. I know I'm missing soil. So that's how that is. Off on my purple crack journey, guys. I got hibiscus in there too by Humboldt that sure turned out to be a beauty, man. She's got the bag of peel, man. Freaking eye candy. She turns out almost I don't know, man. I'd say like a watermelon colored. Man, how'd this get turned around? Why didn't someone tell me y'all ain't been able to see what I was doing? Don't know how long that's been going on, but I apologize. So, yeah, there's a second one done. What do we have? We've shot a pretty long video here, guys. I don't want to bore y'all much, man. I just wanted to post a little update on what's going on. So that one went into flower. This one, I got 2 more. Got a total of 4 going. They're a few weeks behind, so hopefully I can just keep up like a 3-week perpetual grow, right? And in a perfect world, that's what we're gonna do. On that note, peace out, guys. Y'all take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.